Welcome to Tool Hut. This is Sam. Hey, this is video 3 of our mini Countryman. Stand by. Hello, Sam from Tool Hut. This is video 3. I'll put the link to in the description down there for videos 1 and 2 for this 2017 mini Countryman. So, a couple of things. I'm going to start off this video with an email string, a conversation that was had between me and BMW, and I want you to understand that there's a half a day's or so between me sending the email and me getting something back. Sometimes there's 2 days. So I'm not trying to bash BMW, but we always feel like we're treated different in the aftermarket. And I think this is just showing that in fact we are treated different in the aftermarket. Now I will tell you that I hired a technical support company, which I'll also put a link to in the description, and they were struggling with this on more than one vehicle, and they could not get BMW to send them the files. I did get the files, but I want you to see, and I'm not going to give you all of the whole back and forth. There's probably 20 emails back and forth, but I just want you to get the gist of what was going on, the responses I was getting, and how I was responding. So I have copied and pasted the information, and hopefully it'll shed some light on it for you. And after we're done with the email string, we'll go through what we got and go from there. Stand by. Okay, so the first email that's sent, you have to send this through their website, but they copy you with the information that comes back. So I explained that I've installed a new BDC, and TIS sent me the vehicle order file, and I needed to finish the install. So now I'm trying to explain that I have done that, and now the HUH is in theft protection mode, and ISTA's requiring the import of the activation codes to unlock it. This is the original HUH that came with the car. We did not put a used one in. We didn't do nothing different. You guys have seen what I've explained that we've done through the process. We have never touched the HUH. And then I get a response back that they've generated the new enabling codes. Please completely follow the attachment at the bottom of a bulletin, exactly as described. That'll walk you through the new process. So now what are we going to do? So let's look at the description in the bulletin. So it says component protection active, head units cannot be swapped between vehicles for testing. I didn't swap it between vehicles. So let's go read a little more here. So situation, if either the head unit or the body domain controller is swapped into a different vehicle, they will cause the head unit to enter locked mode once it recognizes a different VIN. Well, I put a body domain controller in, but it was not programmed. And I do have this code, this B7F87A component protection active. So then it says it's the reason they do that is to prevent the reuse of stolen heads. Okay, so a lot of manufacturers are doing that. So the very first thing it says is to contact technical support, who will generate the required enabling codes for the head unit. Okay, so I've explained that, or I've been explained to by BMW just to follow this bulletin. Well, I'm going to try to follow this bulletin, but I need to contact technical support. So let me show you email number 2 here. Number 2, I appreciate your help. He's sending files back, but there's a message in his email that says that they've been removed by the it says not, or being removed by the BMW postmaster. And then I explain, or the technical support guy explains that in the past that they've gotten these links and they've been able to download them. And then the email I get back from BMW says, I'm not attaching a file to this email. The head unit is theft protection mode. It's disabling the head unit. If you follow the steps in the bulletin, you should be able to unlock the head unit. No need for me to provide any files or a cloud site. If you're unable to perform this using the bulletin, then you can take the vehicle to a dealership. If the vehicle's still under warranty, it is covered. Oh, so in other words, you don't know what you're doing. That's how I read that. So I reply back the bulletin and ISTA. There's a message in the ISTA as well stating to request the release codes from TIS. The vehicle's not covered under warranty, so a trip to the dealer is not what I'm looking for. And then they send me back. It's later in the day, right before 5 o'clock. I suspect this is somebody different because here's the site, the codes are there. This should work because we don't have an issue with any other shop. So I will tell you, actually, that email I got back did not have a link in it. So I had to reply to that saying that there was not a link in it. And they did send me back a link. So you don't get any message of who you're talking to at BMW. It just says BMW TIS at the bottom of the email. So when you reply, you may not get the same person. And so I always tried to be nice about what I was doing and tried to be clear exactly what I was trying to get done. So I just wanted to share with you the back and forth. I probably got 5 emails that the attachment was deleted from. They finally sent me the link to the server, and that worked just fine. So now that we've got what we need, let's go ahead and get this car going, get the programming going. Okay, first thing I wanted to do here is show you the difference in the hookups here. So the blue wire hooked up here is actually the Cat5 for the internet. We're hardwired in. The yellow wire is the ICOM Next, the interface for BMW. This is how I've done several F-body chassis, F-chassis, or whatever we're going to call them. But after a little bit of research, I found out that this is the way I was supposed to be doing it. So the blue wire is the internet coming in still. The yellow wire is still my ICOM Next, and the orange wire is the internet going to my laptop. So I've got 1 in and 2 out, all Cat5 cables hooked up to program this HUH. Now, I do not have the whole procedure for programming the HUH. There was an email that came in, there was some activation codes that had to be put in, and somehow that didn't get recorded. So what I have here is just a few minutes, maybe 30 seconds of the actual programming sequence going on. I'm not going to bore you with the details of the whole job. It took about 3 hours to program this HUH, get it coded, and do everything else. So it was a long drawn out process. I'll show you what we had going on here. So here's the programming event here, and it's just showing you what it's doing. The green check marks are what has been completed, and then you'll see that the check marks turn green as it completes stuff, and then you'll also have a status bar on some stuff. I also tell you that hooking it up with the cable the way that I showed you with the switch was remarkably faster, getting the measures playing, the vehicle ID, stuff like that. So hope everybody enjoyed this video. I apologize for not having the whole thing recorded. It would have been a long drawn out process. We still do have an error on the navigation system, so there will be at least one more video. Here's a picture of the error that we have on the navigation, and I will do my best to get the whole procedure recorded for the nav system. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more stuff like this. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when it comes out. Questions, comments, criticisms, concerns, all that good stuff down at the bottom. Have a great day.